Hey there, class of 2027, incoming sixth graders for this year. Not sure when you're going to watch this, so don't know whether to tell you good morning, good afternoon, or good night. But this is Mr. Hobble, kind of giving you a little bit of a preview of what we have in store coming up in the next, hopefully, 8-9 months that we're together. Sorry we couldn't do this in person with our actual sneak peek night, but we'll have to make this do. So first off, a couple of things, just a little bit about me. Most of you already know me. I'm assistant girls basketball coach, assistant football coach, be teaching science to 5th and 6th grade, and then this year 7th grade. So I won't actually get to see many of you till later in the afternoon, but I'll do my best every morning to touch base and say hi to you. But just know if I don't, it's because I'm over in the high school for the first couple of periods this year. I, like you, am awfully anxious and maybe just a little bit unsure of what's going to happen this year. But together, I think we can get through everything that is thrown at us. So come to school excited, ready to learn, and we'll battle everything we need to together this year. So just so you know, room hasn't changed a whole lot. Still same type of thing, the 2 large boards on the one wall. We got a couple of nice windows to look at over here. We did get a new computer cart, so I'll show you that. Our storage for our computers. It's a little bit bigger and everybody has a little bit more room on their shelves. We still have our cubbies the same, front of the classroom, bulletin board, my desk. There's our whiteboard, our TV, and another whiteboard over there. You'll see that your desks are the same, chairs are the same. We've got the whiteboard tables. We'll just have an extra table in there this year, 6. So we'll put about 2 people per table. A couple tables might have 3. Not gonna be doing any alternative seating. So you'll spend a lot of time in your desks with those people that you're sharing that with. You may be wondering a few things about how the year is gonna look. For the most part, I think it's gonna be pretty similar. We will have, want you to wear masks when at all possible, especially when we're out in the hallways and common areas. We'll take some breaks from it in the classroom here and there. We'll have plenty of hand cleaning stations and sanitizing. So we'll have hand sanitizer. We'll wash our hands a little more frequently. You'll go to lunch the same way you've always gone to lunch. But when you get in there, you'll sit down and the cooks or somebody will bring you a lunch. So unless you bring your own lunch, but so that'll be a little bit different. Your specials, your band, your PE, your music, any and all of those things are going to be the same. You're still going to leave the classroom to go to those. And each one of those teachers will have a different set of expectations for you. Recess should look fairly familiar to you. I'm not sure if they've decided yet whether or not they're going to mix different grades or if you guys are just going to be by yourself, but that's something we can talk about when we get here. When we transition from class to class, it's going to look the same, but rather than standing out in the hallway while you wait for another class, we're going to try and do it where we're all switching at the same time. So you just go out one class and you go into another. But again, you're going to have to do some social distancing with that. But for the most part, everything's going to look really similar to what we've done, just a few modifications. I know, especially at the beginning of the school year, it's usually hotter out, so you're going to be thirsty. My recommendation to you is to definitely bring a water bottle of some kind. I would bring it every morning, probably full, so we can not necessarily have to go to the water fountain very, very much. If we need to, we can fill them. But if it comes full, we'll be better off. We'll probably have you keep them on the floor beside you. You can keep them in your cubbies if you don't need them. But that's one thing that wasn't necessarily on the list that I would recommend you bringing. Our main source of school work for all of your classes this year will be Canvas. So it's important that we all get on the same page, teachers and students and parents, on how to use that and be most successful with it. We're going to try to limit the amount of clicks you have with your mouse so that everything is kind of streamlined for you and easy to find. Again, not necessarily for the teachers and for the students, but that should help ease some of the parents in case we would have to go to some online learning for a little bit. But our hope is that we can be together for a full year this year. All right, some final thoughts. First of all, if you are worried about anything or need anything, make sure you let your teachers know. Understand that we're all kind of learning this new style together. So talk to mom and dad, talk to your teachers, talk to your friends, and if something's concerning you, let's make sure we can get it handled so you don't come to school worried and scared and upset. We'll work this together. It's new for all of us. It's going to be a little bit of a work in progress when we get started because some things are set up, but they may change. We just have to be ready to work together to do the best we can. And I'm also going to need your guys' help. As sixth graders, you're going to kind of set the tone for everybody in this elementary as far as behavior and doing things that maybe we've never done before. I know you're a great class of kids. You're wonderful young men and women. We're going to need to use you guys to help show everybody the way, and I know you're up to the challenge. I'm excited to see you guys on Tuesday. It seems like it's been forever since we've been together, so I'm ready for something new, ready to get back to school, and I'm just like you. Most of you probably have new shoes for the school year. I do too. They're awfully white. I'm hoping I can keep them that way for a while. Not too many new clothes because I'm done growing except for the wrong direction. So I look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday. Get a good couple of nights rest, get used to wearing those masks a little bit, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday the 18th at about 8 a.m. Bye guys, see ya.